World's most unforgettable musicals for only $49.95. You'll receive this 3-video collection of Academy Award-winning musical masterpieces.
Everything's going my way.
And net proceeds benefit the Film Foundation in its ongoing effort to preserve our film heritage. Let the music live on forever.
I'm in love, and the girl that
Call today and order your Rodgers Hammerstein Film Preservation Collection.
No! A deer, a female deer.
You might have heard All the Sound of Music before. Now see All the Sound of Music for the first time on television in its original widescreen format.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. With songs they have
The Sound of Music, Thursday, July 4th at 8 p.m. Part of AMC's Film Preservation Festival.
AMC's 4th Annual Film Preservation Festival continues its Rodgers and Hammerstein Marathon with the movie musical that might well be the best loved of them all. It's The Sound of Music. It was wonderful on Broadway. I can remember it. My wife and I saw it with the original cast. But as a movie, it really comes to life with the beautiful photography and great music, too. And Julie Andrews, of course. It's one of the most popular family movies, probably of all time. Julie Andrews became Hollywood's top box office attraction for more than 2 years after her success in this movie, and it's impossible to come away from this film without humming at least one or two of the great standards that came from it, especially songs like Do, Re, Mi, and a few of my favorite things, and Edelweiss, and Climb Every Mountain, and The Sound of Music itself. So here it is, presented in the letterbox format to preserve the original composition, Rodgers and Hammerstein's great classic, The Sound of Music.
Let Bravo take you inside the actor's studio with the most creative and talented actors we know. You'll be surprised by what they'll say and what you'll hear. No scripts. It's no act. Inside the actor's studio. A whole new season, hosted by James Lipton. Wednesdays at 10 Eastern and Sundays at 8 Eastern on Bravo, the Film and Arts Network.
Do you remember the first time you caught yourself humming a Rodgers and Hammerstein tune? Now, AMC, a dedicated leader in film preservation, presents the Rodgers and Hammerstein Video Collection. Oklahoma. South Pacific.
Getting to know you.
The King and I.
Know all about.
Call today and bring home the world's most unforgettable musicals for only $49.95. You'll receive this 3-video collection of Academy Award-winning musical masterpieces.
Everything's going my way.
And net proceeds benefit the Film Foundation in its ongoing effort to preserve our film heritage. Let the music live on forever.
I'm in love, and the girl that
Call today and order your Rodgers and Hammerstein Film Preservation Collection.
Pardon me, boy, is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yes, yes, track 29. Boy, you can give me a shine.
The biggest stars with the biggest songs.
Heidi, 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 Heidi. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you.
Jazz. The musical wouldn't have been the same without it.
Hey, misbehaving.
And neither would AMC's 4th Annual Film Preservation Festival.
Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
Get jazzed
Friday, July 5th, all day and all night, only on AMC.
AMC's 4th Annual Film Preservation Festival continues now with a great picture adapted from a great play. It was based on a best-selling novel, a book really, back in 1944, Anna and the King of Siam. Gertrude Lawrence acquired the stage rights and asked Rodgers and Hammerstein to create a musical with her as the star. Well, they did, and when Yul Brynner came into the picture, Rodgers and Hammerstein had a brand new legend. The film we are about to see was originally released in a widescreen format, which was called CinemaScope 55, using a 55mm film instead of the standard 35. The results were extraordinary, breathtaking, but sometime after the roadshow run was over, the original negative was thought to have been destroyed or had deteriorated past the point of being salvaged. All subsequent showings on television, on video, even on Laserdisc, have been compressed versions in regular 35mm. Well, that is up to now. Here are Yul Brynner and Deborah Carr in the world television premiere of the original, the CinemaScope 55 edition of Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I.